Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most talked about topics in the world of finance, Bitcoin. But before we dive in, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Bitcoin is a digital currency, also known as a cryptocurrency, that allows people to make transactions without the need for a central authority, like a bank or government. But what does that actually mean and how does it work? Let's start with a traditional transaction. Let's say you want to buy a cup of coffee. You hand over a $5 bill to the cashier and they give you your coffee. But there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. Your bank verifies that you have the $5 in your account and that the transaction is legitimate. The cashier's bank also verifies the transaction and the money is transferred from your account to the cashier's account. This process is known as intermediation, and it's what allows us to trust that our transactions will be completed. Now let's look at how a Bitcoin transaction works. Let's say you want to buy that same cup of coffee with Bitcoin. Instead of handing over a $5 bill, you send the equivalent amount of Bitcoin to the cashier's Bitcoin address. But there's no bank or government intermediary verifying the transaction. So how do we know it's legitimate? This is where the blockchain comes in. The blockchain is a digital ledger that records every single Bitcoin transaction. It's maintained by a network of computers all around the world. Each time a new transaction is made, it's verified by multiple computers on the network, making it nearly impossible to cheat the system. Once the transaction is verified, it's added to the blockchain and can never be altered or deleted. This is what allows us to trust that our Bitcoin transactions will be completed. I spoke with John, a Bitcoin user, who told me that one of the things he likes most about Bitcoin is the control it gives him over his money. He doesn't have to rely on a bank or government to tell him how to use his own money. And because the blockchain is decentralized, there's no central point of failure, making it more resistant to hacking and fraud. So there you have it, a simple explanation of how Bitcoin works. It's a digital currency that allows for peer-to-peer transactions without the need for intermediation, and it's powered by the blockchain. Thanks for watching.